Hey everybody, it's Joy with joyslife.com. Today we're going to take a look at Cricut's newest machine. It's the Cricut Explore Air 2. This machine is supposed to write and cut 2 times faster than the other Cricut Explore. We're just going to open the box today and take a look at what comes inside. Okay, as you can see, standard box. And so we'll just open it up. I got this one from Joann's, but you can buy them at Amazon. Alright, so as usual, we have Cricut mat. Move that out of the way. And now I'm going to take this, well, I'll get this stuff out first. Here are the instructions. Please forgive my fingernails. I had them all ready for the video and then I didn't make it and now they're all chipped. Anyway, so instructions. And that looks pretty much like it as far as just getting the machine out. I'm going to pause and get it out because that's not super exciting. Okay, I got the machine out and it's sitting to the side. I just had to remove some plastic. We'll get that out of the way. Alright, I was wrong. There are more things in here. We have a Cricut pen. So that's part of the writing stuff it can do, of course. And then you have plug, USB cord, stuff like that, okay? And that's it other than silica gel. So we will get that box out of the way. Yeah, I threw it across the room. Okay, now the machine. Ta-da! It's pretty cute, isn't it? Excuse me while I get in the shot. I like the color. There are different colors. HSN had some. I thought the rose one was really pretty. But this is what Joann's had, so this is what I got. And then on Amazon, there's this one. I'll put a link to that somewhere around here. You'll see it. Okay. So here it is. We just have to plug it in, but I always like to open them because, ta-da! I think it's cool. Oh, that's pretty. Look how that's silver. Okay, I dig that. That's pretty neat. Let me get my other Cricut Explore Air and I'm going to show you if there are any differences. This to me looks just like the other one except it's nice and silver and I don't think the other one is. Hold on one second, I'll get it. Here is the Cricut Explore Air. Now this one is the 2 that's in the background. So that's the newest one and this is the one that came right before it. Now prior to this one there was the plain Cricut Explore, but the Air can do Wi-Fi. Excuse me, Wi-Fi. Alright, so we're going to open this one. Okay. There. So the only real difference I see is that this is white and in the other one it's silver. That's just the, first look at it. But that's really it. The other differences, of course, are what the 2 claims. That it's 2 times faster in writing and cutting, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure how important that is, but if it's important to you, it's pretty important. Let's see. There are my Cricut tools. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on one sec. Here are my Cricut tools. So I'll put that in the new machine. I actually have only used this machine one time. And I bought it in February, and if you're like me, you're a little frustrated that a new machine is out so soon. I just bought it, and I bought the next one, mainly because I wanted to show it off to you guys, and not show it off, but show it to you, and just see what you think about it. So let's move this one, and get the 2 back out. Honestly, it looks just like the other one, except this is silver, which I dig. I think that's cool. Fling it across the room. Alright, so you see it still has these same spaces. So if you think you're getting a totally different machine, you're not. This is the same as the other Cricut Explore Air as far as looks go. But again, it's the 2, supposed to be faster in cutting and writing. Both of them have this custom button, so right there, and then poster board. But here it's different. This one says fabric. And this one says bonded fabric. A lot of people ask if you can use Cricut cartridges in the new Cricuts. You can, in a way. Okay? What you do is you open it up. I bought this one a while ago. Didn't use it, but I still think it's cool because it's by Lori Whitlock and I really like her stuff. I like to support her because I used to be on her design team and she's super nice. And by the way, all her cuts I think are awesome. All her SVGs, no matter where you get them, so good. But I haven't actually used this cartridge. Nonetheless, the cartridge would go in here, okay? And so that is how you would use it, except you have to upload this to the Cricut, I can't even think of what they call it, craft room or whatever it is. Anyway, and that's how you use it. You use this online. So the only reason you need a cartridge like this, unless you have an old machine, is to upload this, to use it online. You have to have the internet to make that transfer. Okay, so once you do it, you just take it back out. And that's it. You don't really need it anymore. So, I mean, you can keep it, but it doesn't hurt anything. But you're not going to use it. You're going to use everything online. So that's that. Anyway, that is a little bit about the cartridges. If you are a longtime Cricut user, you already know that about the cartridges, and that doesn't bother you a bit. Or you're using an old machine, so you can still use your cartridges any way you want. This is for the blade. There's the blade there, and for the pin. So you would take your pin out and put it right in there. It doesn't come, well, at least the one I got. Maybe there is a special that you can get on Amazon or places that'll bundle items. But this does not come with any, trying to open my other one off site. This one doesn't come with any of the tools. But I bought my tools. I bought new ones. I've always had the Cricut tools. I want to show you something very cool. I think the Cricut tools are super useful. I even use them when I use my Silhouette Cameo, and I do have other die cut machines, but I kind of like to stay current, so that's why I buy them. It's just an interest of mine. It's not important to buy every machine that comes out. I usually do it just because I like to review them, whether I use that particular machine long term or I change to something else. I like to talk about them and show them because I'm kind of passionate about it. But anyway, I want to show you this. This is the new Cricut Extra Large Scraper. You use this for vinyl or whatever you need to scrape off your mat. So when you get pieces, let me try and grab this new mat. When you get pieces stuck on your mat, you use the scraper to scrape them off. Okay, so this is a big one. So like if your whole mat was covered with stuff, you could just scrape easily with a big one. So that's the XL. Excuse my lights. Okay, and then this is the little one that you usually get. And you might have an old one. Well, I was going to show you my old one, but I can't find it. Anyway, these are some of the other old tools. If you have these tools, you don't need to buy new tools unless you just want new tools. These work just the same. So this pick tool is just as good as this old pick tool. There's no reason to replace this unless you're just into that. Alright, and then this scraper tool, frankly I'd rather use the old one because it has more bend. But that's up to you. That doesn't mean anything. Sometimes it's easier to get under stuff and lift it with a more flexible one. This is more rigid. Really is rigid. But anyway, it's up to you. Again, it's whatever works best for you. And I've said that about other machines. You do not have to buy every new machine that comes out. And if you already have a Cricut, there's no reason, if you have a newer one or the other Air, there's no reason to upgrade to this unless you just really want to try to go a little bit faster. Other than that, it works the same. This is a squeegee, which has the same use as this. These are what professionals use, typically. They may have an even more professional one now, but when I used to work in sign shops doing vinyl, this is what I used. And this is another option. When you're working with vinyl and stuff like that, you can also use a credit card, debit card, whatever you have to scrape things off. That doesn't, however, work that well when you're trying to clean off a mat. I mean, it can, but these things have a little edge on them, which is kind of nice. Okay, so enough about that. Anyway, that's it. That is the new machine. I will get into showing a few more things about it in future videos. So we'll take a look at how fast it really goes. And in the meantime, I hope that you will go and do some research on your own and see if this is really the right one for you. But what I always say is the best machine is the best machine for you. So if you like it, it's great, right? You don't have to listen to me about the machines. Go and check them out for yourself. I have a Silhouette review that might help you make some decisions if you're looking at a Silhouette Cameo. There's a Silhouette Cameo 3 currently out. It's the newest machine. I have that one, and it's nice, but honestly, I haven't used any of them that much recently. So I'm going to start doing more projects real soon. In the meantime, I hope this was somewhat helpful to you, if not too heavy in information of little things like scrapers and squeegees. But I think it's kind of fun to look at these new machines and see what they're like. And this would close if I hadn't just thrown it all in there. It shuts, don't worry. Anyway, hope you have a great day, and I hope you'll come and see me at joyslife.com. Bye-bye.